industry position, and economic factors before making a decision. On the other hand, technical analysis is all about predicting future price movements using historical data, price action, and technical indicators. This approach is favored by traders who want to make short-term profits. Key aspects of technical analysis. Price charts. Line charts show closing prices over time. Bar charts include high, low, open, and close prices. Candlestick charts help identify price patterns. Technical indicators. Moving averages, SMA, and EMA identify market trends. Relative Strength Index, RSI determines overbought, oversold conditions. MACD helps identify momentum shifts. Volume analysis. High trading volume confirms price trends. Chart patterns. Head and shoulders, double top bottom. Triangles signal potential market reversals. For example, a trader might use RSI to decide whether to buy or sell Reliance Industries stock based on short-term momentum. Now, the big question: which approach should you use? Here's a simple guide. Use fundamental analysis if you're investing for the long term. You want to identify undervalued stocks. You prioritize company growth and financial health. Use technical analysis if you're a short-term trader. You want to capitalize on market trends and patterns. You need precise entry and exit points for trades. Many successful investors combine both approaches. For example, you might use fundamental analysis to select strong companies and technical analysis to determine the best time to buy or sell. By understanding both fundamental and technical analysis, you can create a solid investment strategy tailored to your financial goals. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which analysis method you prefer. Happy investing!
Explore how leaders balance priorities, make tough decisions. The CNA Summit 2025.
हेलो। आज मैं ऊपर आसमां नीचे, आज मैं आगे ज़माना है पीछे। Tell me
ओ खुदा अब मैं क्या करूं, चलूं सीधी की उल्टी चलूं।
आज मैं ऊपर आसमां नीचे, आज मैं आगे ज़माना है पीछे। आज मैं ऊपर आसमां नीचे।
Danish Diamonds celebrates your sparkle.
The mark you see on my nail is a mark of a person who's just voted. What do Western ambassadors do in India? If my ambassadors did a fraction of that, you would all be up in arms. So I think there are double standards here. There is a reaction in many parts of the world to self-appointed custodians, people who've never fought an election, who are nothing to do with democracy, actually telling the rest of the world what is right and what is wrong in democracy. You know, democracy doesn't put food on your table. Actually, in my part of the world, it does.
One of my favorite stories about Mahatma Gandhi was when he traveled to Britain and somebody asked him, "What do you think about Western civilization?" And he said, "I think it would be a good idea."
We're still waiting.
So let me paraphrase that slightly. As we're having this discussion, this tortured discussion, what do you think about Western democracy?
Well, look, before I do that, let me, because I think I appear to be an optimist in what is a relatively pessimistic panel, if not room. So I'll begin by sticking up my finger, and don't take it badly, it's the index finger. The mark you see on my nail is a mark of a person who's just voted. voted. We just had an election in my state, just over. Last year, we had a national election. In Indian elections, roughly 2/3 of eligible voters vote. At the national election, electorate of about 900 million, about 700 million voted. We count the votes in a single day. Nobody disputes the result after it's announced. And if you look, and by the way, from the time we started voting in the modern era, 20% people more vote today than they did decades ago. So the first message that somehow democracy is in trouble globally, worldwide, I'm sorry, I have to differ with it. I mean, right now, we are living well, we are voting well, we are optimistic about the direction of our democracy, and for us, democracy is actually delivered. Senator, you said that, democracy doesn't put food on your table. Actually, in my part of the world, it does, because it actually, today, because we are a democratic society, we give nutrition support, food support to 800 million people. And for whom that is a matter, of how healthy they are and how full their stomachs are.